Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a first look at a brand new can that just hit the market. The Stacy's Mom from Resilient Suppressors. Yeah, you heard that right. Stacy's Mom. And just like the song, this suppressor has got it going on. Let's check it out. Now before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. Resilient Suppressors did provide the Stacy's Mom to the channel for review, but there's no affiliate relationship here. I don't make a dime if you buy one, and I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just here to give you the facts and my honest impressions. With that out of the way, let's get into it. The Stacy's Mom is a 5.56 6mm rated suppressor designed specifically for high performance, low back pressure, in a compact form factor. It's full auto rated, constructed from heat treated stainless steel, comes in at 6.2 inches long with a weight of 14.7 ounces. It's 1.6 inches in diameter, finished in high temp Cerakote. Stacy's Mom has a generous blast chamber, allowing plenty of room for longer pinned and welded muzzle devices. Another much appreciated feature are the wrench flats built into the can. If you've ever had a stubborn suppressor that didn't want to come off, or a mount that seems to have made itself a permanent home, then you know how much of a convenience wrench flats can be. Barrel restrictions are 10.3 inches for 5.56 and 6mm arc, 12.5 inches for 6mm Creedmoor, 243 and other 6mm cartridges. What really sets the Stacy's Mom apart is its Tuneable Endcap system. This is where things get interesting. The Stacy's Mom suppressor uses interchangeable end caps with various venting levels, so you can fine tune the amount of gas escaping forward through the end cap. That means less back pressure, smoother cycling, and in some cases a more pleasant shooting experience, especially on DI guns. The way these end caps work, I'll roll in a close-up, but on the back of the end cap you've got 3 holes that go through the end cap up until this flange here on the very front. So the gas will go through those vent holes and hit this flange and then have to escape out the sides. The end caps are recessed into the suppressor a little bit, so you don't have to worry about that gas blowing up dirt, giving away your position. And that feature is going to slow that gas down enough that you're not going to get a loud pop from that extra gas being able to escape out the front of the suppressor. Whether you're running a bone stock AR-15 or a finely tuned SBR, being able to tailor how much gas vents can make a noticeable difference in recoil impulse and gas to the face. Let's take a look at how the different end caps perform. Alright guys, we made it out onto the range with the Resilient Suppressor Stacy's Mom. We're going to try out the 3 different end caps. Now the Stacy's Mom comes supplied with the full vent end cap, which is what we've got installed here. So we'll test it out with the full vent first, see how that sounds, watch our ejection patterns, see how the lower back pressure affects the system. Then we'll try the mid vent end cap and then the completely closed end cap. Alright, we're going to start off here with the full vent end cap. I'm shooting 62 grain M855 green tips. Now let's pay attention to the ejection pattern and how much gas we're getting back through the system. Looks like our ejection pattern's right around 1:30 to 2 o'clock. The gun's a bit overgassed. These Daniel Defense Mark 18s are pretty notorious for being overgassed. Let's see how much it changes as we close off that vent in the end cap. Alright, now we got the medium vent end cap installed. Now with the full vent end cap, we were getting a 1:30, 2 o'clock ejection. That's only going to get worse as we have more restrictive end caps. I'm more interested in how much more gas comes back through the system, and as we more restrict the flow of that gas out the front of the can, how much quieter does it get. Alright, we'll do 3 more rounds of M855. Let's pay attention to the sound and how much gas we're getting back through the chamber. I'm going to go ahead and take an ear off for this. See how well it sounds. Okay, that's not bad at all. The Stacy's mom with the medium vent end cap, definitely no ringing in the ears. You could certainly handle several shots without being too uncomfortable. All right, now we got our fully enclosed end cap installed. This doesn't allow any gas whatsoever out the front of the can. This should be our quietest configuration for the Stacy's mom. The more efficient a suppressor is at catching and slowing down those gases, the quieter it's going to be. So we'll run 3 shots with the fully closed end cap, compare it to the other 2. All right, for the 3rd shot with the completely closed end cap, I'm gonna go ahead and remove my ear. Not bad. Yeah, it's not really bad at all. Both ears. The can definitely sounds really good. It's got a really nice tone to it. All right, I'll put all the shots with all 3 end caps back to back. You guys let me know down in the comments what differences you can tell between sound, and I know it's hard on camera to see how much gas is actually coming out. It's got a really nice tone without being obnoxiously loud. And I noticed significantly less gas blowing back into my face compared to traditionally sealed cans. I did also run the Stacy's mom on my Gen 3 BRM 180 with 5.56. Let me show you how that went. We've heard the Stacy's mom on my 10.3 inch Mark 18 and 5.56. I wanted to see how it sounded on a little bit longer barrel. So I've got my BRM 180 Gen 3 chambered in 223 Wild out. This has a 13.9 inch barrel. Let's see how the Stacy's mom sounds on this. All right, 13.9 inch barrel with 55 grain, 5.56. All right, let me pop an ear off, see how it sounds for myself. All right, not bad at all. And I do have the full vent end cap installed. All right, really nice. After some range time with this can, I'll say this, it performs better than I expected for something this compact. I'll be doing more long-term testing, especially on different host guns. I'm definitely curious how Stacy's mom will perform on 6 Art. So I'll have a video in the near future showing it on different barrel lengths and calibers. Make sure you're subscribed with all notifications so you don't miss that video. The bottom line, the Stacy's mom suppressor is a fresh offering in a crowded suppressor market, and the Tuneable Endcap system actually brings real world benefits. If you're in the market for a suppressor that lets you tweak performance to your setup, sounds great, and won't break the bank, the Stacy's mom is worth a serious look. Big thanks again to Resilient Suppressors for sending this out. And remember guys, I'm not getting paid for this. I don't make any money if you buy one. This is just me sharing my honest feedback with you guys. I'm a huge fan of Resilient. They make well-built, reliable, and quiet suppressors that are priced fairly. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think about the idea of a tunable suppressor. I've got more range content coming. Until next time, stay safe, stay dangerous, and be sure to catch me on the next one.